In the early hours of February 28th, a new military operation called Epic Fury suddenly entered global headlines. Reports indicate coordinated strikes involving the United States and Israel against Iranian targets. But why now? What changed behind the scenes? And could this move reshape the balance of power in the Middle East? According to initial reports, Operation Epic Fury involves targeted strikes on strategic military infrastructure inside Iran. Officials described the action as a response to growing regional threats and escalating tensions. The Middle East has already been under pressure due to long-standing disputes between Iran and Israel, along with the involvement of the United States. While full operational details remain limited, analysts say the scale and timing suggest a calculated strategic decision rather than a spontaneous reaction. So why launch this operation at this particular moment? Several factors may explain the timing. First, diplomatic negotiations over security concerns in the region have reportedly stalled in recent months. Second, there have been increasing warnings from Western officials regarding missile development and regional proxy activity. Third, internal political pressures can also influence foreign policy decisions, especially during sensitive global periods. However, it's important to note that official statements emphasize defensive and preventive objectives. Any military escalation involving Iran has wider consequences. The region connects critical global trade routes and energy supplies. Neighboring countries are closely monitoring developments, concerned about potential retaliation or expansion of the conflict. Even limited strikes can trigger diplomatic responses, economic market reactions, and military repositioning across the region. The biggest question now is whether Operation Epic Fury remains limited or becomes something larger. History shows that miscalculations in high-tension environments can lead to rapid escalation. However, major global powers also tend to avoid full-scale regional wars due to economic and political risks. Much depends on how Iran chooses to respond and whether diplomatic channels remain open. In the coming days, the world will be watching for three key signals: official statements from Tehran and Washington, any signs of retaliatory military movement, emergency diplomatic meetings at international forums. These indicators will reveal whether this operation marks a turning point or a controlled show of force. Operation Epic Fury has added a new chapter to already complex Middle East tensions. But is this a temporary escalation or the beginning of a broader shift in global geopolitics? What do you think happens next?